my favorite emote combo, and then we go. Check spectators just for shits and giggles. Blaze Light. I have no idea who you are, sorry.
All right, let's see what we have here in the ban phase.
Will we ban the Tulin against Air Day? They do
I
get
would.
first pick. They do get first pick, though.
Uh-oh. No ban going in? Oh!
The classic Omega ban.
Oh, man. And then the Violet ban. You know what? Omega, I think he's not like the worst character in the game. Like, I think people like really underestimate him. He's super fast, can rotate really crazily, and then has so many stuns. Uh-oh, we've got blue side though locking in that Tulin. Oh?
Oh, he backed out. He gave it to him. There's an insta-lock.
I don't know if that was a good decision, because that gives them Tulin and Zephy's. Like, that's already... Uh-oh.
Does give him the Chugnar. The Zill, we haven't seen the Zill be too effective, honestly, here today. But they do have a large amount of DPS potential on the team with the Slims and the Zill. If you let both of those two dudes farm, you're going to have a real problem late game.
Yeah. I think the one issue, though, like, is he'll... every time we've seen him, regardless of who has played him, they do really good in the early game. And then because a lot of teams are running a lot of tanks, you kind of see them lose their shreddability. Like, nothing's really going on. And when they're not able to apply as much damage as you would like to see late game.
And as you say that, the red team drafts crashed in Thane to follow up. There's Zephy's and Tulin. Not making the Zill's life any easier.
Yeah, and then now we've got JBZ who's able to pick up pretty much any marksman probably to round this out. And we're seeing that Yorn locked in again.
Thank you for all the follows and the hosts. We appreciate you guys.
Yep, make sure you do. We gotta grow the Greenhouse League, get everyone interested in NA, make people play.
Hey, the more people show up, the more things we can ask for.
Exactly. Then, more prizes, more swag we can give away. Maybe even, like you were saying before, balance it out so you had different brackets for different skill sets based on what they were.
In the end, this will only be as good as you guys make the league. So, and all you have to do is show up.
You know what? That's the thing, though, I really like about the NA community, though, for Arena of Valor in general, is they're super supportive. I mean, most of these guys are in all of our streams at the same time, and most of us, we're streaming at the same damn times, and they're in every chat, And I just love that about AOV for sure.
Alright, for our last game, we're going to have Slims on the Expectation, PYG on a Zill again, Toro on the Chugnar, Ruben on the Raz, and Frankie on the Omar. Goldfish Brandy's going to be playing the Crest, Thane is going to be playing the Lich King, Airday on the Tulin, JBZ on the Yorn again, and Spaced on the Zephy's. Has Zephy's lost today?
Yes, he has a couple times. In the one game there where we've seen Dio Chan lock him down completely.
Oh, yes.
I think that's the one game we've seen him lose. Well, let's see if we get some aggression out of these games or if they're going to play it cautious.
Frankie's going to make a move on the blue, but run into 3.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that was going to pay out for him at all. He's getting caught down. He's able to get out, though, which I was a little bit shocked. I thought they definitely have Frankie down there. No problem.
That confused me there.
Ruben getting popped up though by Everyday. That was a lot of damage for just having the 2 skills.
That passive, man. If you eat the whole passive, you just gotta let the creeps eat it. See, now there's no more little spinny things around them. That's when you attack the Tulin, guys. In most MOBAs, graphics mean bad things.
The more shiny, the more bad. Everyday though, jumping in on the Zill and demolishing him, and Ruben almost went down as well on the Raz. Like, the damage is unreal.
And they've got 3 in this bottom lane. They want the dragon to spawn right now, but that's not going to be up for 20 seconds.
Yeah, that would have been nice for them, but it's just too early in the game. But Blue is already on the defensive already. Like, you're already starting to see the gold go up. We're almost at a 1k advantage already, and it's very early in the game.
Oh, Zill might get caught out here. Tulin and Thane knows where he is. Oh, they find him now.
Oh, Thane missed, though. If he would have slowed him down there, Everyday could have jumped on that, but no dice.
Now, when the other team has control of the game, especially the mid lane, that's a really scary pathway to take that Frankie's taking there. He just wants to face check to find him, but he finds his air day.
Everyday jumping in on top of Frankie. Frankie is really low health there. They do pop the heal, but it wasn't enough. Everyday is getting caught out in the backline by the Chognar, but the Chognar can't totally advance. Oh, Everyday almost sniping. Crash was able to jump under the tower, though, and pick up that kill.
Zill tried to take down the Yorn, but Thane was in the area.
Yeah, Zill just can't jump in on that many people. It's too hard. I understand what he was trying to do there, just grab him out of the back lane. But now this is going to give them easy advantage to take that Abyssal Dragon, which is just going to start stomping on that gold lead.
Already up to almost 2k. Sitting at like 1.7 right now. Blue team really needs to turtle here and find a pick. Maybe steal a seagull or 2. Every little bit helps. As we say that, Toro snags a seagull. Every little bit helps at this point, boys and girls. Ruben's been left to this top lane for a little while now on the Raz. Crush working his rage back up. It's almost full rage again. Probably looking for an engage once they get that metamorphosis ready.
Hopefully they can catch someone out, because like you're saying, like, that's really what they need here. But they're being so aggressive looking for these kills. Toro getting caught out by Everyday. He runs right into that bush. I think that's the thing that we're seeing here. Too much face checking.
And while that's going on, PYG gets caught out in the top lane. Crush ultimate finally goes down.
And he was able to pick up the kill. It looks like Ruben is also getting caught out here in the mid 4, engaging on top, which puts Frankie kind of in a bad position because Crash does have the ult. Well, it looks like they're not going to engage, though, and risk it, which might have been a smart move just because with the stuns from Ormar, that might have been bad under the tower this early in the game.
Oh, X might get a solo kill in the bottom lane.
Whew, Expectation grabbing it. He might be able to take out Spaced as well, but Zephy's passive is going to kick in and it's going to get a little bit dangerous here. Lich King with the backup to take out Expectation.
And Airday's going ham in the middle lane, takes down the Chugnar.
Fights going down everywhere. This is what we've seen last game as well. You can't be every place at the same time.
Tulin drops real low. Omar unable to take him down. Dragon spawning in about right now. Neither team in position just yet to take it. Won't take red team long though. They've got 4 around there.
Well, let's see if they break out under it. It looks like PYG is just farming the jungle here, so they are kind of rotating in position. So something might happen. It looks like top lane, though. Ruben is getting caught out by the Crest and the Thane, but they weren't able to do enough damage, and he did retreat under the tower.
If they only knew that Tulin went back to base. Probably could have gotten a free dragon there. Another fight in the mid lane, though.
Expectation is able to jump out. PYG does jump in with that ult. There was too many there, and he just wasn't able to put any kind of damage. Frankie does go down, trying to stun them down. I think in this situation, they should have just ran, though. They were really outnumbered in that situation already. And that's the thing we've seen a lot today, just the Zill popping in on a lot of people. That ult can save you, but if you don't really have the team backup, it's not worth popping that at all.
Easy Abyssal Dragon. Easy cleanup there. Definitely had the numbers advantage.
Yeah, and the gold lead is just going more and more. We've almost got a 5k gold lead for Team Red right now. They are jumping in here, though. It looks like expectation does get obliterated, and we also see Frankie going down, which gives them complete control of the jungle here. They're cleaning up and walking out.
Middle
Ruben's
tower.
really low health.
Yeah. And, oh.
Crash popping the ult. He's going for it. He's like, you're not getting away. Definitely takes him out under the tower. That was definitely worth it for him there.
Not this time, he says. The Tulin damage, though.
Whew. Tulin going. He does pop. Oh, expectation barely getting away under the tower there. I thought he was going to grab him with that last hit, but it just wasn't enough.
Not quite sure if his Thunderbird went off. I think he needed another half second. But somehow, though, I mean, he was able to take down one, almost two there by himself.
And that's something we've seen from him every time he's gotten Tulin, which is why Tulin was banned from every game after that. They were like, okay, Tulin is too scary. This can't happen again.
Blue team in not the best of positions right here. They're a little scattered. If they could group up to take this, though, it is a 5-on-3.
Space getting caught out. They are able to put a lot of damage in him, but the rest of the team is there to rotate. Space does jump out the back lines and able to save himself, and it looks like that's going to have Blue retreating at this point. They do pop the heal to keep them. Crash pops the Metamorphosis to jump in on top of them. This is looking pretty bad for Blue team here. They are right under the tower. Lich King does go down, though. They are able to rotate the damage just well enough. Space does pop the ult to start changing that fight. Toro does go down as well, but they did lose Goldfish.
And Zephy's passive being too potent.
It's definitely. And you know what? He was able to just disengage from the fight long enough to wait for that perfect timing to pop his ult. And that's what you want to see out of him. And that's where he can really turn a tide in a team fight.
Only two people up right now. They might be able to defend this final push, but it's not looking too good for Blue.
Definitely, even with them just getting that middle lane front tower, like that is going to have incredible pushing power in here for Red Team. And JBZ also doing work on the bottom lane while they're trying to deal with mid lane.
It's really the Reds' game to throw at this point, but they are still human. You never know what kind of mistakes can be made.
Yeah, what Blue would need, I think, at this point is a team wipe. And they almost got it there in that last team engagement we seen. And it was so close, but the Zephy's with his ult really turned the tides. Like, that fight was almost lost for them, and he was able to just change it around by popping 3 of them into the air so they couldn't apply the last bit of damage they needed to win that fight.
Yeah, Christian and Thane have been doing a really good job of positioning out in front, letting Tulin and Yorn do bulk of the damage. And Zephy's just as annoying.
Yeah, that's what he does, though. That's why he's banned so often, because he just gets in the way, and he's like the ultimate baiter just because he can be so low health and do whatever he wants. Every day, though, he's like, I'm going to fight all 5 of you guys. I don't even care. It looks like he is going to pay, though, with his life, and they're going in a little bit slow here from the Red Team, but it looks like they're just so behind that Blue Team is still taking a ton of damage from them, even though Red was really late to that whole fight. Toro is running away here. They lost Ruben and Frankie in that engagement.
Zill and Slims were able to stay alive, so any trade at this point for the blue team is worthwhile. Even if you lose 2 people, you just have to trade something.
Yeah, at least they were able to pick Everyday up. But that, I mean, that's because he went in there 1v5 like, hey, what can I do here right now? Is this possible? I'll try.
That's what it felt like. But there goes another tower.
Yeah, JBZ has been really good at applying pressure to the towers when fights are going down, and that's really helping them out in these situations because blue team is busy doing something else, and he's capitalizing on that. Thane does go in top of Frankie. It looks like there's only 3 of them here, though. Frankie is going to go down. JBZ is really low health, and Chognar was able to pick that kill up. Spaced, his passive has kicked in, and he's putting in a ton of damage to Expectation. Is it enough to... Oh, Spaced! Able to easily pick up Expectation. Crest popping the Metamorphosis to lock down that Chognar. Chognar already wasted his ult, so he wasn't able to get away there, and this looks like they might be able to just finish the game. It looks like Crash is going in for it. Everyday is trying to push the top tower, though. I think they could just end...
That Crush ultimate might have saved his life, or the shield might have saved his life there. It was really close. Nice time spin and jump from the Crush.
Oh, with that BM recall, just letting the minions finish the game out. But yeah, you're right that the crash there at the end when he jumped in, I wasn't sure if Space was actually gonna finish that fight out or not. It was close. He was definitely 1 HP warrior going. Yeah, the Winions.
Rip. I don't want to talk to Google.
But Google wants to talk to you.
Clearly.
The new way to talk to Google.
I don't want
I'm
anything
just seeing
to do
that
with
up on the stream now.
Guys, I thank you all for coming out to the Greenhouse League this week. It is every Sundays, 3 p.m. right here. I want to say thanks to Cynical Fate for coming out and co-casting with me today. The great thing about me and Cynical Fate is all of our usernames are the same, so you can just get all of our social medias with one quick Google search.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was a blast. I enjoyed casting with you, and it was fun to do both sides, kind of switch it up. So I hope everyone enjoyed our casting today, and it wasn't terrible.
Yeah. I'm new to casting. Cynical, I think, is new to casting as well. So I'll be posting the VODs on my YouTube channel. If you guys have any comments, please feel free to leave them for me. I'm sure Cynical would like to get some feedback as well.
Yeah, definitely. You're always able to message me, DM me, and I always will take that criticism to do it. And you know what, dude? I think we made actually a pretty damn decent team for the first time casting with each other. There was really few hiccups, and we barely ever stepped on top of each other, which is pretty good for a first time. No practice runs, nothing. You just went in dry.
Yeah. Dry is not always best, but this time it worked out.
Yeah, we even said it today. We're just gonna wing it, right?
Yeah, that was about the extent of our conversation before this.
Yeah,